All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Yu Yu Hakusho, episode 105. We've got a tournament arc.
A tournament arc?
A tournament arc.
In my Yu Yu Hakusho?
And when it's the show's about to end, which is like, that's so sad.
It's okay. We can
Like,
have a
quickie.
Oh yeah, quickie.
Yeah.
Quick,
Yep.
just
in the
bang
elevator
it out
before we get to the next floor.
Yep,
Just
real quick. Maybe like
it'll work.
3 episodes, 4 episodes.
After all these new characters are introduced,
just
all these
kill
old
'em all.
characters have been brought in.
Just kill them all.
That could happen.
Yeah. You could just also do the thing where everyone shows up, and Yusuke's like, all right, cool. Now you dumbasses have all come here together in the same place. Look at that. That was easy. You guys can, come and share your differences a little bit.
Yeah, right,
because,
exactly.
Yeah,
Talk
you're
around
willing
the
to assemble and you didn't kill each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of, totally.
You can work
there
together.
were riots in the streets. Yeah.
Thousands of people died.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's cool now. Yeah. That would be a way to do it. I also think there's ways where they could just literally like just have like maybe 2 fights of importance,
Yeah.
Because there's really, I think, only really 2 fights of importance.
No, there could be a few more.
Okay, how many fights do you think they could have in 1 episode if they were really clocking?
Oh, if they were motivated? I mean, like
10.
Yeah.
7.
Like they could bang out 7 or 8, I think, pretty easily. Yeah.
You think Tagashi, Yu Yu Hakusho could bang out 7 to 10?
That's right.
7 to 10 really strong
No, let's say 10.
Fighters.
Go for 10, Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it could work.
That would work at this
You just
time,
have overwhelming power, and then it's just like,
Right.
Darn, I shouldn't have been matched up with this guy. My luck,
but we
I
had
guess.
a really cool little thing with Ryzen's old buddies, having a nice little send-off for him.
Yep.
And hey, yeah, we're getting to learn a little bit about the guy post-mortem. So, all right, let's continue getting to learn about him as we build up to a tournament arc. So y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
The Demon World Tournament is set to begin.
Okay.
6,272 demons have signed up to fight. And hundreds of thousands
What?
are piling in to see who their new leader will be.
What?
Though most expect Yomi or Makura will win.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go through a lot more than 7 or 8 fights in an episode.
Anything could happen.
The preliminaries, what?
Holy shit.
What?
We can't have the Chunin exam tournament. We gotta have the preliminaries for the Chunin exam. Let's go.
No, begin them now.
The moment of reckoning is almost upon us.
Yeah. So it's really true. What they're saying, they're dropping most everybody in the preliminaries.
Huh? What?
The 6,272 fighters will be divided into groupings of 49 for Battle Royale preliminaries.
And only the
Nice.
champ from each grouping may advance to the next round.
That's a good way
Simple
to...
division. Let's
Okay.
see the number moving on.
It's about 25.
Only 87 with a remainder of 3. 128. Oh, all right.
Now don't go bailing out.
That was off by a
Oh,
bit.
6,000. I'm way off,
The
yeah.
whole reason we came was to fight you, and we haven't been training like crazy to see you beat by someone else.
Right, I brought a couple of knives just for us.
Well, don't let me ruin the party, but I can only get beat once, so you'll just have to share.
All right. Well,
Yes.
well done.
Yes. Flawless disguises. Ooh, is this someone we should... Oh, okay.
66, nice. Ooh.
Okay.
The triumvirate.
Hi.
There he is.
I've got a few surprises in store myself.
Cool, here we go.
Wait, another masked fighter that reveal.
Okay,
So Kuro's been a woman all this time? I guess.
I guess we don't need to be scared of them anymore.
Well, hell, I
Aw.
didn't realize you had a son. Come to watch your daddy fight,
Yeah,
kid?
creepy.
I'm not a kid, I'm sure, and I'm fighting.
Is that right? Well, great. I didn't realize we had a juniors division.
Father, do we have to talk to this one anymore? He seems very childish and his energy is weak.
You little punk.
Now, Father, remember, in this tournament, you are not to think of me as your son.
Yes.
You have to promise, if we fight, you won't go easy on me.
Yes, I promise you.
If you don't give me all you got, I don't ever want to see you again.
He's quite a handful, that one.
Okay.
Tell me about it. They grow up so fast, it seems like only yesterday he emerged from his embryonic incubation tank.
Yeah, no, actually it was
You know what will
yesterday.
be? That blast from your terrain. Do you remember? May the best destiny win, Mr. Urameshi.
Okay.
That's fun. He's changed
I
a bit.
wonder what they could be talking about.
Well, you'll have to keep wondering because we can't risk getting closer and being seen. Personally, I'm more interested to know what Yusuke was thinking when he proposed this haphazard scheme.
Well, sir, if I know Yusuke as well as I think, he probably wasn't thinking much at all.
Yep, sounds about right.
That's what I'm afraid of.
The last was a draw, but now you should hope we're not in the same group. It would be humiliating if the man who planned this tournament were eliminated so early.
Not as humiliating as standing on a phone book while you fight.
It's starting to make me miss Kuwabara.
Perhaps you'd both be better served to save some of this hostility for the tournament.
We all miss Kuwabara.
Now's the moment you've all been waiting for. The lottery for the preliminary matchups of the Demon World Tournament.
This will take about a week. Just to read out all the names.
No, but they're doing the smart thing. The preliminary. Whoa, big camera.
I mean, you need it.
Wait! Yes!
Wait!
Yes!
Wait!
Yes!
Wait!
Yes!
Wait!
Yes!
Hello, ladies and freaks. Who else could possibly be your guide through this
Woo!
but me?
Praise the sun!
Justice and your voice of choice.
Yes!
She wins the tournament and becomes the ruler of Demon World.
And Jury got what she was looking for.
Ah.
And on that note, let's get into the action.
Amazing. Amazing.
Hey.
Wow.
I know you.
Mhm.
You're that rapping ogre.
Oh my
That's
god.
right, but you can call me George. How great is this? The two of us together.
Oh
and get
my
away from
God.
heartless boss.
He's here. The junior is glowing.
Have you gone and lost your last marble,
Wait.
ogre? If anyone here finds out we're from Spirit World, they'll chop our heads off.
But I have a great voice.
Originally, the drawing was to use the
But you're not
engraved
canon,
Royal
so-
Rose that Yusuke
right.
presented
Too
to
bad.
Yomi. Each contestant will draw the number of the group they'll be in for the preliminaries.
Cool. That actually moves it quite a bit faster.
Miss Mikuro, an early favorite, will be fighting in group 74.
Yeah, we just want to know what the main characters'
Right.
groups
The other
are.
odds-on favorite has drawn group 34.
Put them all in different groups
Rule
so we can
34.
move it along. Yeah.
Things didn't shape up too poorly. None of us are in the same group.
Oh, how convenient.
Yep.
Hokushin and the Monkettes all wound up together.
Nice.
Okay, that's funny. Okay, so some of them did. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Oh my! It seems Yomi and Shura, father and son, are being pitted against one another.
Oh,
Both of them
shit.
will go in, but only one of them will come out a winner.
Oh, never mind.
I love it.
Thank you.
That's good news for us, Mr. Urameshi.
Cool.
Don't ever
You're
say
absolutely
anything
right.
like that to me again.
Okay.
That's
And that
that's exciting.
of the Demon World Tournament.
I forget all the other stuff. I want to see
Yep.
that.
It's a point of view I can't understand.
Very, very straightforward. Hey, let's bet the blood and carnage!
All right. I love blood and violence.
And have it be totally off screen.
No, watch. Everyone in Yomi's group leaves, so it's just him and his son, and it's a one-on-one fight.
So, in some ways, they're having like thousands of fights all at once.
Matches of the Demon World Tournament are fought atop Okunenju stalks. Gargantuan
What?
plants that house entire ecosystems on their plateau.
Oh,
Okay.
These things.
Placed on
Okay.
each, groups of up to 49 warriors fight until only one is left standing.
That way you don't have to worry about the tournament platforms getting totally destroyed.
Right.
Because there's a bunch of them, so.
Yeah.
You ready to say uncle? Help out! No!
The really crazy thing, though, is that having to beat 48 potential other people and stuff by either death or...
Right.
That's gonna take a lot out of you. Nice, so those are the cameras.
We're off to a skull-bashing start, folks, as Chu beats down the competition one by one. 48 of the gladiators have been frozen solid. Since they haven't moved for over 10 minutes, they're disqualified.
There we go.
Toya,
All right.
Master of Ice, the winner of Group 31.
Cool.
All right. How many of our main characters do you think will actually like lose though? Like
none.
None. Yeah.
Jin, the Windmaster, blows away the last of his opponents. And
Yomi and his son is like the only thing
Right.
really.
See, what I would have loved to see is like, now, granted, that might have taken too long, but
Oops, I mean the beautiful Suzuki.
Mm-hmm.
is if some of the side characters had to fight each other, because there's all the all Ryzen's buddies, you know.
From Group 13, Shigure. All will be advancing to the
Oh,
next round. In
wait.
Group 74, everyone except Makuro has withdrawn, so Makuro moves
Shigure.
on automatically without
Wait.
even breaking a sweat.
Wait.
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on. We'll
what?
Yeah.
Give it up, you drongos! I'll doubt this fight!
It doesn't look like there'll be a winner in that match anytime soon. The winners of the spy has been officially decided, with Kie and Kurama going on to the big game.
Cool.
Well, our elite circle has performed quite
Nice.
well.
They're just
Shishi
Yep.
is hanging on by a
moving
thread.
along. Oh, here we go. Someone that could lose.
It's that damned impenetrable shell of his. Even the Banshee Shriek can't pierce it.
Oh, that's a giga.
Oh, shit! Oh!
Death. Fucking rinsed.
Yep.
Shishi Wakamaru went into death just as he went through life, fighting to the end, daring
Oh.
and head first.
Devouring the competition in Group 33,
I know, that
the
was-
victor is...
Oh. He wanted to get eaten so that he'd go inside him. Ah!
There we go.
Like I said, the victor in
Nice.
Group 33 is Shishi Wakamaru, who shrunk into his imp form to attack from the inside.
Nice.
Cool.
There we go.
All right.
And Chu's fight continues. I
Right,
love
right.
that this would be a meme. He never gets to move on, and thus he doesn't have any worry about dying.
Racking up decisive wins.
Ah, here we go. Here we
Hey.
go.
Over at Group 59. He must have gotten some practice at home because his wife, Koku, is no slouch herself.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
On my count, that makes 47.
Someone's hiding.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah.
He looks like a
teenager.
human, so
Yeah,
he's important.
right.
Or
shit.
they're
See,
important.
they've saved the cutest for last.
I love the counting 47. Like they all went after him. They didn't go after anyone else.
She's mightier than she looks.
Oh, shit!
Okay. All
That was
right.
just a basic, palm strike. Follow
And
up.
she's gone.
You're done. You lost. Yep. Your vision's already gone.
Oh
Yep.
shit.
Don't
Nothing
turn
personal,
around.
kid.
Her energy's in a whole other league than mine.
Ready for round 2?
No, not just yet.
Well, this is certainly disappointing. Instead of exchanging
Chu
punches,
just-
they're exchanging words. Can we get in closer and jack up the audio?
I don't even know your name.
Natsumi.
What say you and I get a drink?
Well, I surrender. Now, how about a date?
Sorry, I must have knocked a few screws loose when I hit you.
No, I haven't got
I'm
back.
serious.
I'm just in love. Please give a bloke a fair go. I'll train till I'm dead or stronger than you. If only you'll promise to be my own Sheila.
How dare you turn this tournament into a dating service?
I'll kick your ass if you want, I swear!
What a hypocrite he turned out to be.
That was amazing!
Then it gives all up for what? Only a nice pair of legs and a cute butt? That's what.
Oh, there you are. It is you, isn't it? Rinku with the killer yo-yos from Group 8? I heard you took out 16 guys at once with one amazing attack. I'm Suzuka, winner from Group 7. This is my first tournament.
Rinku? What is it?
Oh, nothing.
At least the rest of us still have focus.
Wait, what? What if that's just this whole tournament? A bunch of people just find love randomly.
Then why the fuck isn't Kuwabara here?
Right, exactly!
We should take him out first and then go after each other. Fine, on my command.
Oh, that's a cool thing.
The match begins!
And then the one smart one just stands back.
Just pushes your friend closer.
Yeah, exactly. Just Homer Simpson's into the hedge, you know? Doesn't even spear it again.
Nope.
Yeah, right, and there's blood, because he would be...
They're dead, yeah.
Yeah, they are done.
Not worth it holding back. All done in the span of time it took to knock them up.
Right.
Damn. Do you remember she's knocking up, like, 48 demons in one go?
I guess the odds weren't in their favor.
Oh my.
I guess to
Yeah,
say he's
Botan.
gotten better would be the usual understatement.
That leaves just one last preliminary
Yeah, here we go. Yomi
Alright.
and his son.
But that final preliminary match is no ordinary one. Group 34, featuring Yomi versus Shura. A dramatic battle pitting father against son, where one of them has to fall.
Cool.
I like
Okay.
it.
Yeah. If you're... Oh, okay. I thought there was some more going on for a second there. Okay, so if we're doing a tournament arc, and we gotta move shit
Yeah,
fast,
that's right. Yeah.
I have to know what they're, like, cutting or something, unless this is, like, how it was, like, in the manga as well.
Oh, sure.
But, like, they literally just did the end stuff happened, and it was fast.
I mean, I feel like this is the only way to do something like this where you have 6,000, combatants. It's just, hey, there
totally, but they didn't have to have the story have thousands of combatants. What's the point of that?
Yeah, those 6,000 combatants were pretty fucking dumb, like...
Well, not just that, but all the other characters that are basically, scramble them together to have a tournament arc. Like, even their fights don't really matter, really. Yeah. It's basically,
oh, yeah. We got through 80% of the culling? I don't know, what you want to call it. But, there's still going to be a lot more of basically, like...
Right, but are we going to have a Rinku versus, Kurama fight, like...
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Where it's like, we don't care, like...
It's a good question. And now, I feel like now we're in an actual traditional tournament.
Right.
And then it's will they do 7 or 8 fights per episode, kind of a thing.
But again, there's 120 something things. It's still too many.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe 20 per episode for like 2 episodes to just blitz through a shit ton
you
of
need
them.
to.
Yeah, because if there's 128, I think is what they said, then that means there's 64 fights.
Yeah, we got to get it down to
one-on-one.
a top. We got to get it down to like a top 8 or like a top
like 16 or 32.
16, yeah. Has to be divisible by 4 or 8, basically. All right,
okay.
It's tournament arc time.
Yep.
We got ourselves thousands of people. Get them all the fuck out of the way so we get to the interesting fights.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Let's have 48 non-player combatants basically
get yeeted
out of
from
here
each
immediately.
Set.
They tried to give us some tension at some times. I liked the part with the sword guy.
Yeah,
the
getting
little imp
eaten.
transformation. I was like, oh, that's cool. I was like, okay, I could love to see a big carapace beetle Godzilla looking guy be the fight it. No. Whatever.
Yeah. Or at the very least, this is still something where people are being brutally murdered.
Right.
Like Yusuke, this might be better than a war for sure, but you're still having people brutally murder each other. Like, I mean, hey, they signed up for it, you know, whatever.
They did sign up for it. So in that respect,
and really, it's their own fault. If they signed up to a tournament where it's like...
You're going up against Yomi.
Right, exactly. It doesn't...
You know what you're getting into. That's why a lot of people quit.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Those are the same people. But, like, it doesn't matter if you're not matched up with them in the beginning, right? Like, if there was maybe some, like, rewards along the way, you know? And then it's like, hey, we'll just hope we get lucky and don't have to fight them. And then once we are about to fight them, just, all right, have a nice day, you know?
Exactly. So this is kind of like a fan servicey kind of arc where it's hey, we're going to have a tournament. It's no not grand tournament.
Dark tournament.
Dark tournament. It's no dark tournament.
Right.
And there's a reason for that. They're moving things lightning fast to the point where this feels kind of like I'm reading out of a history book for what happened in Demon World and how Demon World was changed forever by the great event. And it's just, there's no story. It's just things happened.
Well,
and we're getting to the big story parts in it. But effectively, this episode
is appreciated for me.
But this episode effectively just got us to the beginning of the setup for that point.
Right. Although it did something very important.
Yes, it did.
And it reintroduced Koto. And you know, she deserves her own episode.
That's fan service of the highest order.
Exactly.
They know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing. And
the
the fact that it wasn't just like, oh hey, by the way, Koto's back, and then she immediately starts, you know, like talking on the microphone. No, full on like a bunch of different shots of like, yes, you know her, you love her.
Yep.
You know,
oh
like,
my god,
we couldn't
so
have
good.
a tournament arc without her. She's back. Here we go. Like,
yeah, because she got out of that whole mess. Of course, jury's out, done.
Yeah,
whatever.
You know.
But yeah, Blue Ogre, George, good job. Good job for coming here. But you're not canon, so you can't stick around that long. Sorry.
It's unfortunate. Yeah. But your teleporting skills are very good. Of just going, being way down there and then suddenly up with.
Yeah. And in some ways, this is something where I maybe am a bit dreary now, but bear with me, y'all. Koto being in this is a wonderful thing. But like, if we're just gonna have Koto show up because why not? What are we doing missing on the main character here, Kuwabara? Because I liked the Chew moment. It was funny.
Sure.
And it's kind of in some ways a cool little setup of, oh, wait a minute, the fight never ended. So
yeah, he just gave up. He surrendered. You know?
Oh, he surrendered?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. Right, he surrendered, but they're ruling that as a surrender then, right? Like,
right, I believe so.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. But basically so we have 120 fighters, and really we actually only have about 15 fighters. At most.
So we got through a very large portion of them, and now we need to go through another 90% weeding.
Right, but it effectively is like saying this episode and a good chunk of the next episode are just going to be quickly erasing to the points that are
right
good.
with the smatterings here and there of interesting fights because hey, randomness. You know, if you want to have Yomi fight his son early, hey, that's a great way to kick off a tournament.
That's a fantastic way to do this, and I'm just bummed we didn't just focus on that and just have it be a thing of where meanwhile, every once in a while, when the tension gets really like you want to break in the tension, you just cut over to something else and just have that be like and we have like another list of like 6 people that have cleared through their things and just go even faster then. Like and I feel like that's I don't know. It's weird.
It's something where when I think of a tournament like this, and if you have something where it's truly this massive, the thing that I would love to see is a lot more of the banter and the people watching from the sidelines, right? Times where, oh, hey, if someone isn't fighting at a particular time, and maybe there'd be more chance of that.
There are no characters on the sidelines.
No,
really,
right.
You know what I mean?
But what I'm saying is obviously, there's no real characters on the sidelines here, other than like Botan and
sorry, Botan, you're not.
Yeah,
not really.
No, right. There's Botan and Quenma, but like, okay, yeah. But if after this, then you go into actual brackets, then maybe you could have situations where then the people
fighters
that
themselves,
the fighters themselves that, and it's not their turn to fight. even if they maybe have some fights happening simultaneously,
Yes.
then they can be like eating popcorn in the audience and like maybe even chatting with each other and be like, hey, check that one out, you know?
Right.
You know,
And then having like, 6 fights or 20 fights going on simultaneously at all
right,
times.
and it's we don't really care about these, but then we get to focus on like the banter between
Which fight are
the
you gonna
characters.
watch? I'm gonna fight this. I'm gonna watch this
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
I want
exactly.
to see if Makuro uses any of her abilities. It's like,
Sure.
oh, okay, that's smart. That's smart. And then he is like, I'm only watching the Yomi fight.
What are you talking about? I'm training in between fights.
Right.
You know, like,
Watching a fight. How droll.
yeah. The only thing that matters is me and how strong I am. You know?
Yeah. Is it my turn to fight? No, then I'm training. When it's my turn to fight, then I'm fighting.
Because let's be real, there are only 5 fights that matter in this. There's my fight with Yusuke, my fight with Yomi, my fight with Makuro? Makuro, and my fight with Kurama. I hope I don't have to fight
God,
that psycho
please
bastard.
don't let me fight Kurama.
I am, I'm fine with fighting anyone, just not fucking Kurama.
My butthole puckers every time I think about actually fighting.
I wake up at night
mad
in
fox.
a cold sweat with nightmares of thorns and
yes.
and plants growing out of my eyes.
Yeah. The pure joy that I'll get when the tournament gets to that part will be something else, because it is fan service of the highest order.
Oh yes, and give it to us
and yet
immediately.
And yet my worry now is, okay.
If we don't have much time left.
If we don't have much time left, why are we going for such an ambitious setting for the tournament? Because
Togashi
honestly,
is a glutton for punishment.
Yes, absolutely. Which means also we could get cucked at the end, which I'm almost in some ways okay with here. Because this tournament doesn't have...
There's no way this can end.
Well, no. This tournament doesn't have a good enough reason to exist in the story and be at this scale.
Right.
The build-up was not earned as much.
Which is weird to say because,
I know,
because the Dark Tournament, the build-up is that Toguro is terrifying, but Yusuke didn't really choose to be in it. You're going to do this
But
thing.
that's the thing. We met Toguro a long time before that.
That's true. We had lots of time before the tournament started where it's the, okay, what's the situation here?
Right, and then the tournament was not only that, it was an introduction of sorts to the way that the world really works.
That's true.
This is something where we are thrown into a completely different world with no correlation really to the old one. So we had to reset everything on that. And then we bring back old characters that, it's cool to have them, but we're not really invested in their fights.
Right.
We just aren't. So the fights that we actually matter about, the list gets super, super small, and they're basically saying, we'll get to those eventually.
One of the things that I think is kind of...
It's just unfortunate.
Right. Since this tournament is so much fan service, when the fan service lands, then it's fantastic, right? Because it's oh man, I was hoping something like this would happen. But if it's a situation where the fan service doesn't land, right? The ice guy, right? And him freezing all 48 combatants at once, right?
That's perfect. Just do it in a frame.
Yes, where it's done very quickly, right?
Yeah.
But if you're a fan of that ice guy, you're like, oh, awesome, I love that guy. Yeah, he gets a chance to be badass. If you don't particularly care about the ice guy or even really remember his name, then that's just sort of like okay, whatever. And then thankfully it's kept short like that so that it doesn't, drag on or anything.
But imagine we get to the fan service part and they have to make the fights be, 30 seconds basically. It's better to be some damn good 30 seconds because that's all we have. So I'm really, really just struggling over here because I want to have a fun time with this. And yet now I'm like, we're coming up to the end of the series. We have ourselves a tournament. Way too many people. We cut thousands of them out the gate. That's great.
Yep.
But that took an episode to do that.
Right.
That's not
I'm
worth
curious
it.
if
That's a mistake. I would just basically say that the whole thing of a bunch of people leaving, have it be that once the thing is revealed that they're going to be sorted into these groups and stuff here, every single person in the groups with those things there just leaves or I don't know. I feel like I'm being pedantic here. This is the story we're getting. I want to enjoy it and go in and get the most out of it and stuff here. The tournament being something that exists, I don't have a problem with it. I really want to see 2 or 3 fights And I feel like the next episode, we're still not going to get those fights. And probably not the next episode.
I mean, next episode will probably be, it seems like it's going to be the Yomi versus his son, which I'm excited.
Yeah, that could be done in 2 or 3 minutes, maybe.
In one aspect of things. But then on the other hand, we don't know his son, right? Like the whole line of Yomi's of like, oh, they grew up so fast. It's like, bitch, he literally was just born. Mm-hmm. Like we haven't even.
That's the joke.
Yeah, right.
That's the joke.
Yeah.
It's these tournaments, start so fast. It's like, yes.
Right.
Yes, they do.
I'm curious. I wouldn't be surprised if this tournament ended up being one of the things that was like the big pushing point for Togashi to be like, I want to make Nen as a system, because in the Dark Tournament, because everyone was a lot weaker, a lot of it went into the mechanics of like how they would fight, and then like, team fights and how all of that works and things like that, right?
Yeah.
In this situation, though, especially with this episode where it's like you have to do it this way because there's so many people and you got to get rid of them. It's they're powerful, they overwhelm people with their power, they win, right?
They have names, they win. Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
But
we're not here to introduce new characters, except we did. We
introduced one, and hey, that's a good pacing, I would say, for it, where it's not like, we're introducing
just one.
6 new characters and you're supposed to care about them. Here's just one more.
Even though, again, we did just introduce a bunch in the last episode, which were also kind of an example of this. Of okay, if they're part of the tournament, we have to start the tournament immediately, and the props to this setup for going immediately into this whole thing, expositing directly that it's battle royale to go really quickly with it. We have an immediate fight set up for the next episode
that we're invested in.
If they can carry that pacing to where after this next episode we're headed towards fights that we care about, that could be really good, because I feel like you could get most everything then done in 3 episodes, and then you would have 106, 107, 108, maybe 109. That's you've got maybe a little bit of time to kind of taper things back down here.
Right.
So, all right. Good luck, Yuu Yuu Hakusho. I'm rooting for you. I am, I'm rooting for you.
Right.
Yeah. But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us, the community there, about the show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.